Hey, hi, hello, everybody. We're going to do a general reading. We're going to do a you versus your person with a challenge and an outcome. Remember, if this resonates, that's great. If not, just leave it. Maybe the next one will be for you. But let's see what's going on. Somebody's mad, very frustrated, very disappointed. There is communication coming in, but you're very guarded to this. You're definitely trying to emotionally disconnect from this. You're reevaluating, trying to move on from conflict. This isn't a missed opportunity, but a part of you does still feel committed to this. But even with that commitment, look at that chaos. Yeah, you got wish fulfillment after healing and going hermit. You're being advised to have a lot of strength right now and allow that infinity symbol to hit. What goes around comes around. Your intuition has actually been trying to tell you to let go of expectations when it comes to this situation. It's too stuck. You're not ready to cut this person off, and this person isn't ready to cut you off, but there needs to be distance. There needs to be time. This is a little bit of reconciliation. If you don't want reconciliation, the next one may be for you. But let's see. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups, the Death in reverse, the World. Yeah, you see? Holding on and letting go. Somebody is in a crossroad energy with the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Judgment in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Swords. The Ten of Cups in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Moon in reverse, and the Page of Wands. And the challenge is the disconnect, is the separation, because it is so needed. You are, this is somebody that wants reconciliation, a sense of wanting to come back to this. With the Queen of Cups, you're still open to this and you're trying to regain your peace right now. Like I said, holding on, letting go. Your person is not in the right judgment. They're resisting. They're trying to heal without actually taking accountability of why they felt pain in the first place. This person, I hate to say it, with this Nine of Swords in reverse, in the upright, is kind of in that energy of putting a scenario in their head of they don't want me, they don't want to talk to me. And I don't know why your person's feeling like that, because with the Queen of Cups, that's a very open energy. But your person doesn't know how to strategize when it comes to this situation. And with all these swords in your person's energy, they're definitely overthinking. This is definitely, like I said, somebody who is embodying a lot of that energy. They don't want to talk to me. They don't want to see me. They don't want to be around me. And in the outcome, the separation is still very dominant, but you are both mirrored, holding on and letting go. And there is communication. It's a little bit of a make it break it energy, because the Page of Wands is all about optimism, travel, passion, and letting go of the past is crucial right now, especially with that Moon in reverse, because you are both going through a little bit of an awakening. Yeah, you have a lot of success in your energy right now. The Six of Wands is like a celebrity-like energy. If this has been no contact or a little bit of a separation for a little bit, this person definitely is seeing your level up, your glow up. This is definitely somebody who is recognizing that you're healing, and I think this is why this person is in that mentality of, no, they don't want me. Yeah, you're healing, getting the sword right out of your back, liberating. And this could be financial too. This is abundance, a liberation. Yeah, but you really are not trying to put a lot of effort into this. You're craving stability right now. The Four of Wands is all about stability, support. Yeah, and you are in a very isolated energy right now, and I think that's why. But with that Queen of Cups, I think your energy is even holding on and letting go. And I think this is, if you guys are mirrored, your person's getting a little bit of that mixed download. There's not a lot of movement here because you're trying to come out of rejection, because you are kind of manifesting two different scenarios right now. You are being supported in this. Yeah, you are kind of getting disinterested in this. And that's why, because your person took too long. And I don't know why, but with all this, that page energy and the swords, I think this person might have said something to you that really triggered you, that might have caused a tower moment. And I think you're having a very difficult time of getting over what this person had said to you or did to you, or didn't even say anything at all. There's something surrounding communication where you really did feel defeated. And I think that's why you're in that indecisive energy of, yes, my heart is holding on, but my head can't forget what they said to me. And I think your person is fully aware of that, because they're trapped in their thoughts about it, replaying this conversation over and over again in their head. There's regret here. I should have never did that. I should have never said that. Let's see your person. That's why they haven't taken action yet. They're in a very defeated energy. There's a lot of nines here. which means this is releasing. This cycle is releasing. And then if you look out in the outcome, 2 beautiful 10s that represent completion. If you wanted a timeline, remember this is a general. I'm known for my timing, but where it's a general, you really can't take that unless it really applies to your situation. 9 days, 9 weeks to 9 months, or the 9th of a month. You see, the wheel is blocked. There is no movement in your person's energy, and especially because if they're in the state of taking accountability and coming to an awareness of what they said to you, people who hurt you will avoid you. Ooh, there is a little bit of communication coming in, depression, and an energy of, yes, I want to give to this, especially because if this person is witnessing your level up and they know that you're financially gaining, emotionally gaining, healing, that could be why they're coming back towards you, a little bit of an ulterior motive. Is there regret here? Is there accountability? But yes, but with that Ace of Wands in reverse, there's still that resistance of, okay, can I come back in, brush it under the rug, and act like none of this ever happened? And that's why the 10 of Cups is in reverse in the outcome, because that doesn't resolve anything. It's not the reconciliation that is needed in this. Ooh, and you have new. A new version of this person, and it is 100% a cause to celebrate. Your person's resisting right now, but the more that you stand firm in this, the more you stay disciplined and liberated in your energy and very self-focused, this is what is getting your person to wake up, to be humbled a little bit. This is major reconciliation, a lot of growth and expansion, but it has to be started like a fresh energy, like brand new, because if this person is resisting the communication, especially if they said something to the point where it caused a tower in your energy, that's why I get that break it, make it energy, because depending on how your person acts, and this is a general, so I can't really, you got to really apply it to your situation, is where the reconciliation would be determined or not. And that is why the separation is the challenge. Oh, look at the potential though. I'm not going to lie. You have a lot of potential coming in. If you were to disconnect from this person, it has nothing to do with your level up. If you were to liberate from this, you will stay in that 6 of Wands energy, gaining, leveling, and this is complete freedom. And there's a lot of financial abundance here too that I'm picking up on. Yeah, the King of Wands and the offer, and there is new. Yeah, you're being presented with a lot of new circumstances, new financial gain, new liberation. And that's why I think it's sitting on top of the challenge, because like I said, this is a make it break it energy, because part of you is 100% connected to this person. But do you see how the Queen of Pentacles has her back turned to this? This is something that you really have to decide, because the King of Wands, almost said Queen of Wands. The King of Wands is a very passionate, motivational energy, and this is rushing towards you. So this is why a crossroad is presented to you, because you have to make a decision, yeah, on what you're going to give to now. Yeah, either way, you got good, exciting news. Like I said, I pick up a very big new energy. All right, guys, I hope this helped.